This week we're kicking things off at the Newquay Food Festival, celebrating the very best of Cornish cuisine, from live fire cooking and top local chefs to artisan producers and craft drinks. It's a true flavour fest on the North Cornish coast. Then we're heading to the Brecon Canal for a relaxing canal boat adventure, before wrapping things up with a city break in the vibrant Glasgow. Stick around, you won't want to miss it. Well, hey guys, we are at Newquay Food Festival, obviously in Newquay. Very sunny day in Cornwall today, right by the fantastic beach over here, and I think this is the first time they've done this food festival in Newquay. I think it's come from other areas of Cornwall, and I'll kind of go into a bit more detail about that in the video. But we've come down to see some of the live cooking, try some of the great food. There's loads of nice Cornish vendors here that we know quite well. Dank Frank, for example. Jordan's tucking into a beautiful pad thai right now. How is it? I've just had an amazing, lovely, beautifully fresh fish finger sandwich. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's have a little look around Newquay Food Festival, and we'll show you guys what it's all about. Personally, I love the Cornish food scene, and it's one of the main reasons I decided to move down to this beautiful part of the world. And I also love a good food festival, so it's great to see a new one on my doorstep. So what is Newquay Food Festival? Barney and Harry, the duo behind the successful Falmouth Food Festival and the inaugural Penzance Food Festival, are now bringing their expertise and passion for all things Cornish to Newquay. With strong roots in Cornwall and a deep appreciation for its creative and vibrant community, Barney and Harry have built a reputation for creating food festivals that highlight and showcase the best in the county. From fresh locally sourced produce to handcrafted goods, their events celebrate the talents of farmers, fishermen, chefs and artisans, whilst fostering a sense of pride in local culture. And one of my favourite chefs is here today at the fire pit, Simon Stallard of the Hidden Hut and the Standard Inn, aka the god of the grill. Let's catch a bit of Simon doing what he does best.
The beautiful part of cooking these this way, and you can do this with any fish, is when you hang the fish, the densest part of the fish is all around the shoulders, it's all around the back of the head, and you don't really eat too much from the head. So when that tends to be closer to the fuel, you have the majority of the heat closer to the head, and then it diminishes as it goes up to the tail. So you end up with like a really beautiful, like even cook. So one of the things here, Andy here and I, we've cooked together on lots of different projects over the years. So whilst Andy's like going to be comparing, I'm going to task him with a quick job, and he's going to be the main wirer.
Don't worry, more of Simon to come soon. So the Newquay Food Festival is set to make history as the first locally organised event of its kind in the town. Taking place on Killicourt from July the 10th to the 13th, 2025, the festival will transform the space into a lively hub of food, drink, music and art.
So I'm just going to do a little bit of I'll just give you a load of flame. I'm going to smoke the photographer out even more, but this is just oil, this is just butter. But as I nap these over the fish, you can see all of this like flame. Now, it's all too easy to like freak out. All you need to do is just come in over the top with this, and it will basically just extinguish all of that like big like yellow flame, which you don't really want for the cook. So you can just tap this back and just stay in control. So if your sausages start to go wild and all the fat's coming out your pork, just nap it over the top. Don't freak out. This will just keep knocking it back.
The goal is to shine a spotlight on the town's unique character and supporting the hard-working individuals who make Newquay's food scene and drink scene so special. Sardines on a wire over hot coals sounds amazing. I've had them many a time, and I can tell you they taste as good as they sound.
Sardines are pretty much there. Now the sardines are a tiny bit soft. All Andy's going to do is he's going to help me. We're just going to drop them down one stage, and this is the beauty of it. It's like if you need a bit more fuel or if you need a bit more heat, we can just literally unwire these. B&Q wire, £7.
If you've not been to the Hidden Hut or the Standard Inn, next time you're in the Roseland, drop in. Everything is cooked over fire, the menu is fantastic and full of local Cornish produce. Really glad I popped in for that demo. It's been a great day at the food festival, and I hope it comes back next year. Time to leave Cornwall now and head to Wales to the fantastic Brecon Beacons National Park. And we are heading out on a canal boat cruise with the team at Dragonfly on the beautiful Brecon Canal. So we're starting off this video in the Brecon Beacons National Park in beautiful Wales. I have to say I've been to Wales so many times, but mainly Cardiff and up in the valleys, Rhondda, Can and Taff. I've never really been to Brecon in the national park, and it is absolutely stunning. And we are about to go on a canal boat trip on the Brecon Canal. So come on, let's get on that boat. Meandering through the Welsh countryside, the Monmouthshire and Brecon Canal is one of the most beautiful and peaceful waterways following the line of the Usk Valley through the Brecon Beacons National Park. The Monmouthshire and Brecon Canal, or Mon and Brec for short, is a true hidden gem. A haven for wildlife and a favourite with nature lovers, walkers and cyclists. The northern section forms part of the Taff Trail long distance footpath, a 55-mile route that can be walked or cycled starting at Brecon Basin and ending in Cardiff. The navigable section of the canal runs for approximately 36 miles from Brecon to 5 locks in Cwmbran. There are lime kilns and old workings from the industrial heritage that can be seen all along its length. Spot wildlife, buzzards, red kites, herons and dragonflies. We're on a private cruise with Dragonfly Cruises, who certainly know this canal well and give you lots of useful information whilst you're on board. But you can also hire smaller boats if you want to be in charge of the rudder. We also saw lots of canoes on our trip, so clearly this is a popular route. You can bring your own food and drink on board, or order coffee, tea, soft drinks and snacks from the menu on board the boats. It's brought back my interest in canal boats. We did one ages ago on the Lancaster Canal, the fish and chip cruise, which I absolutely loved. The Monmouthshire and Brecon Canal is often considered Britain's prettiest canal. Much of it runs through the Brecon Beacons National Park and follows the line of the lovely wooded Usk Valley. Brecon Basin is a great place to start your journey with lovely walks along the canal, and it is indeed where we started ours with Dragonfly. I'd highly recommend this trip if you're into boats, canals, or just want to slowly take in the amazing scenery. After the trip, we drove out to explore more of the Brecon Beacons National Park, and it's just simply stunning. We met a fair few people who live here on the canal boat trip, and I can see why. With mountains and moorland, standing stones and castles, lively waterfalls and vibrant communities, the Brecon Beacons National Park has masses to offer. With a long and colourful history and a rich and varied mythology and culture, I will absolutely come back here and explore some more and make a full video on it. But now it's time to head to the airport and hop on an EasyJet flight to Glasgow. To be fair to them, EasyJet seem much more reliable now, normally on time and way better than a certain airline starting with Ryan. 55 minutes from Bristol to Glasgow today, which is really super fast and barely even time to do the drinks and food service. But I'm not complaining. It's pretty simple from Glasgow Airport. You just jump on the 500 into town and it stops right outside our hotel. Okay guys, we've made it to Glasgow and we are now in the fabulous Ibis Styles in Glasgow city centre. Very contemporary and cool hotel. I love Ibis Styles because they kind of make each hotel a little bit different and it has a little style running through it. There we go, style. The bar here is beautiful, the staff are great. We are here of course to explore Glasgow and see Billie Eilish at the Ovo Hydro. That is tonight, so we'll take you with us of course and show you a bit of the hotel. I do love a good Ibis Styles, and this one is themed around the city's well-known music scene. Although this hotel was a bit pricey at £160 a night. I think this might be because Billie was in town however. The bar area was super vibrant and cool and doubled as a coffee shop and pizza kitchen by day. Managed to find some 1901 Iron Brew. If you know, you know. But sadly not in a glass bottle, which is the ultimate elixir. Based in the financial district of Glasgow on Waterloo Street, we're just down the road from Glasgow Central Station and the Ovo Hydro. The hotel is hitting a 4.7 out of 5 on TripAdvisor, and other than the price tag, I absolutely loved it here. So now we're off to see Billie on her second night here in Glasgow, and we even managed to get into the Sky VIP lounge, which I forgot to film. But that was a great bonus. Not only did it get us in much faster, but it also got us a really cool place to hang out before the show. Billie was great and the production was amazing. I don't want to spoil it for you as she's still touring, but if you have tickets, you're going to love it. The Ovo Hydro is a really cool venue as well. Thanks so much for watching guys, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.